Michelle. I'm sorry. I think we're back. It's still lagging a little bit. Oh, if this hangs up, guys, we may have to, like if it freezes, we may have to just cancel this live. I'd rather not. We still have a lot to do in the live, but it is actually playing up. Oh dear, what to do, what to do, what to do. Hello, Kiki. Hello, Ashley. Hi, Green Butterfly. Hi, it's me, Sam. Take two. But it's really lagging here as well. I can see it spinning. Oh, gosh. We're going to be locked out again. We're going to be thrown out again. Well, at least pop your live chat on or all chat on. If it does fail, we may have to literally head off. I'm hoping it doesn't. But look how slow it is. It's going really slow. Slow motion. Is anyone there? All right, well, look, moving right along, and I've lost my pen. Do you think I can find a... Hello, here, pen. Penny, pen. She's talking to herself again. Hi, Anne. Hello, who's come on? Everyone's come back on? Can you believe this? I've lost a pen. I had 3 pens here the other day. First world problems. And I've lost a pen. Ooh, I think I've got a pencil in here somewhere. I got a green pencil. Oh, that'll do. Okay, she's talking to herself, guys. It's still lagging here, so hopefully we can go ahead with our live. There we go again. Yes, hello again, Carmen. Hi. Luana, everyone's back. Carol. Not everyone. We're still missing quite a few people. We'll just look. We'll see how this goes. If it doesn't go well, we'll have to call it, guys, because it must be the local service. And it's possible it's the builders. It could be the builders. And I'm using a green pencil. Look, I don't care what I use in my book. In fact, the last information I used is in green pen. Hello, everyone. You're all back. Hi, Liz. Hi, Claptrap. Hi, Carol. Did I say hello, Carol? I think I did. All right, Carol, you got 2 hellos. Special. She got 2 hellos. All right, so moving right along, real quickly, we're going to start talking about naming our Taylor Swift colour. I call it colour inspired because we're not actually making a dress. It's going to be a cardigan. Oh my gosh, it really is playing up. But if you have a name for the Taylor Swift inspired coloured inspired cardigan, please let me know. These are the names that I came up with, or some people came up with. Sticky Stitch had Cruel Summer Cardigan. Catherine said Spring Meadows. Bonnie said Groovy Hearts. Margaret said Aussie Melody. I like that one, actually. I really do. Crazy said the Swift Cardigan. And Yvonne said the Tay Cardi. Right, I'm trying to stay a little bit away from all of that, the word Taylor Swift, but I might end up using it in there anyway. Hi, everyone. Hi, Ashley again. Don't forget to put up thumbs up for this one. Thank you very much. Claptrap, if you haven't done thumbs up, guys, it does mean a lot to me, and to be fair, YouTube loves seeing them as well. So here we go. Moving right along. Look at it. It's spinning around and my voice is going through, but the facial expressions are delayed. So you might see a smile from last Saturday. Or you might see the angry from 10 minutes ago. Moving right along. Who has a name they would like to name for our cardigan? We will be making it in one other colour, but the photo you will see up on the screen will be this colour. The wrong way around. Will be this colour here. All right. You will need a 10-ply, an Aran weight, or a light 4-weight cotton. If you will, you can use acrylic or you can use wool, whatever suits you. Some of the names that come up, Ashley says the Swifty cardigan. And it's in green pencil. That's hilarious. Liz, did I see Liz's name? Not. Maybe I didn't. I thought I saw her name go up. Swifty cardigan. Sammy says the Swifties over 50s sweater. Look, that's fun, Sam, but I create for everyone. So over 50s sweater, I don't know, but I do like the Swifties. The Swifties sweater. I'll put it in. That was actually the first one. I just hope we don't lose connection here because I'm getting names. If we lose connection, pop your name that you want. In fact, if you're watching this live afterwards, pop the name you want for this cardigan in the comment section down below. So if you're watching it after this live, I'll leave this one attached. I'll go and delete the other one. Oh, no, I'll leave the other one because it's got the beanie and everything, and I don't want to go through all that again and get helmet hair all over again. The Swifties over 50s. Helmet hair. She's worried about her helmet hair. Excuse me. I might be talking to myself. I don't know because I don't know how the live's going because I'm writing this down and not looking, but I'm looking now. I'm still talking slowly. Over 50 sweater, you said, didn't you? Sweater, and that was Sam. I've got to find my pen. This is terrible. I can't see the green properly. Maybe it's just the lighting in here. The oldies cardigan. Ashley, you've only done, hang on, honey. You can only have one name. You're only allowed to give me one name. Which one do you want, Ashley? The Swifty cardigan or the oldies cardigan? Personally, I don't want to put the oldies cardigan down. I don't really want to do that. I want this cardigan to be for anyone who wants to wear it, any adult who wants to wear it. I think the color is vibrant, so it could have some tropical vibe, or like that claptrap. Thank you. Water time says green. Hippie vibe says claptrap. Someone did say that, didn't they? They said the maybe they didn't. Groovy threads last week. Bonnie said groovy threads last week. Ashley says hippie cardigan. No, Ashley, stop giving us too many names. Claptrap says back to 60s. Back to 60s. I do like that one. Do you want that to be your name, Claptrap, of the cardigan? You tell me. Otherwise, give me a name. Julie, hi, Julie says the nifty Swifty cardigan. Cute. Nifty Swifty. If you want the name that you just put in, please tell me and I'll put that down. Julie, you need to tell me which one. You can only answer once. Put it that way. Marshall. Hello, Marshall. Is that, I hope I'm saying your name right. Lavender Meadows. I love that. I love that. Lavender Meadows. And Marshall. That's a very interesting name you have there, hon. Very interesting name. I love it. It's so beautiful. Hi, are you new to the channel or have you come here before? A name like that just usually isn't hard to remember or hard to forget. It's hard to, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's a very pretty name you have there. Am I saying it right? Marshall, or is it Marshall? No, it'd be Marshall, wouldn't it? It'd be Marshall, yeah. That's the back of the cardigan. This is the front of the cardigan. It's very exciting. No, it's one front. Otherwise, you'll be half. Hello. The other front is going here. We're going to have a border round or two, and we're also going to have sleeves. We might have semi-sleeves, like 3/4 sleeves, or full length. I haven't decided on that. That's another thing. But it's such a basic stitch, it's easy to change, yeah? I've been here a lot. You said it right. I have you, Marshall. I'm so sorry, honey. My apologies. Hello, Bonnie. She's in. Well, I love your name, by the way, the Lavender Meadows. I love that name. It probably wouldn't suit the cardigan that I'm going to create because it'll be done in one color unless I make it in lavender. I don't know. I haven't purchased the color yet. Ooh, maybe we should choose one color for Mary to wear. Oh, no, I really want to choose my own color. But you know what? If I decide to use that name, not only will I choose that color, but you would also win the free pattern. Written pattern, that is. Well, I was thinking it as the name, it's not just the colors, but also the stitch back to the 60s. So you want that claptrap? I'm happy to put that down for you. It's okay. No apology needed. All right, Marshall. I love it. I love that name so much. But I do love that idea too, claptrap. You said back to the 60s. I love that. Back to the 60s. Yeah, they forget. This modern generation forgets everything they're wearing today in crochet has already been made like 40, 50, even 100 years ago. And I'll talk about that in a minute. You'll love the information I'm about to give you. Well, you might not. I don't know. You might not. It might just be something that I liked. Claptrap. All right. So what I was going to talk about real quickly, talking about back to the 60s. quite a few years ago, I entered the Melbourne show. We've got a Melbourne show here. It happens once a year in September. It's all about, oh, I don't know, everything. It's more about agriculture and lots of things, right? There's rides, there's lots of things about agriculture. There's a craft event where everyone enters their crochet or knitting or tea cozy event. There's all these things, and you can enter the competitions. I don't do it anymore because I'm not an amateur anymore. Like I'm a well advanced, so I can't really. I suppose I could with some things, but it's all different areas. And one of them I entered at that time was creating the blanket that was made in 1911. The actual, it was a round blanket, and it had kind of like a soft waved edge. And I think I got an honorable mention. And the reason I didn't get number one, and they give you the reason why you didn't make it to number one, was that when I weaved my ends in, and this is why I'm so pedantic, I weaved them in so well that they actually did tend to thicken up the blanket a little bit, because this cotton was a very lightweight 4-ply. I'm sorry, it wasn't cotton. Let's try that again. The wool was a lightweight for soft. I think it was very much like fine merino, super fine merino wool, but not merino. It was just such a soft wool. It wasn't the original wool that the blanket was created in, because that was since 1911. They wouldn't make it anymore. But in 1911, they made that style blanket, and they ended up with about, I don't know, 8 to 10 different blankets. So we all did the same thing for our blankets. Everyone made the exact blanket. In fact, when I finished the blanket, I thought, I reckon mine's completely wrong. But when I went to the show, they're all the same. They're all exactly the same. So I wonder if they were thinking when they were creating the blanket, the only thing you had was the written pattern and a picture from like a distance of the blanket. So you really couldn't get a close-up of the stitches to see what the stitch was. It was kind of very vague. And I loved that blanket so much. I never sold it. It's in one of my tubs. I never use it. I have bought it out once to show on a video vlog maybe 5-6 years ago. I need to bring that blanket out. I still have it here because I never sold it. It's so, reminds me so much of 1911. I never sold it. But in the meantime, that's a little bit of trivia there. So I thought it's more important to me than anyone else. All right. So, okay, everyone's saying hello. Yes, we've done that. Yes. Okay, we've done that. We said that. We said, I want to change to Swift Landscape. The Swift. It's called this. You call it the Swift Landscape Cardigan. Is that right, Ash? Where are you? Okay, let's cross that off. Yeah, you've got till this Wednesday to change your name, the name of the cardigan. You've got a whole week. No, not really. We did it last Wednesday. We've done it today, and we're going to do it again this Wednesday, as long as we don't have this many problems with the live. What did you call it? The Swift Landscape Cardigan. All right, Swift Landscape Cardigan. The other thing, guys, is be wary. I may not even use the word Swift in it. What? Everyone's going to change it now. I don't know. I want a name that'll stick out to me, and it doesn't have to have Taylor Swift name in it. The Swifty Land. Ashley, you're stressing me out, man. There's room for the Y, so that works well. It could be IE too. It's all good. All right, so moving right along. Cheers. Now, when it came to making this cardigan, to be fair, I was going to use the white cotton that's there. I don't even think I have enough anyway, so I may end up having to purchase some more cotton. Now, you can make yours in wool or acrylic, so long as you do the gauge swatch that is in the beginning of the pattern. If you're going to read the written pattern and work off the written pattern. If you want to wait for us to create the cardigan on the channel, by all means, you can do that too. You don't have to purchase that cardigan, but I'm hoping to make it only in one size, and then you guys need to purchase the pattern for the other sizes. But we can talk about that closer to the time. Everyone's saying, hi. Oh, Bonnie, what did you just say? Naughty girl. Get in the corner, hon. After you go. Then you can go in the corner and you can come back in the naughty girl. Watertime says green. Thank you, green. Cheers. All right. Oh, by the way, Fluffy's not here, but Fluffy's cups that, you know, this one here had this. Really cute, yeah. Guess what? This lid also fits this cup. Because this morning when I was looking for the cups, I thought, oh my gosh, I can't find the small cup. I don't know what I've done with the small. No, I said I can't find the big cup. I don't know what I've done with the big cup. I put this lid on here and left it in here, right, after I washed it. So I'm running around looking for this cup. No, I'm running around looking for that cup. I had this cup. And I'm running around looking for that cup, right? And I'm walking around with this one thinking, where's the cup? I've got the lid on this cup, but I hadn't had the lid on this cup. This is what happens when you're not thinking straight. So it fits this cup as well, guys. Now, this is great when you're outside or when you want to have a cup of water near your bed. Grab your cup. You put this on overnight. So when you wake up at 3 in the morning, if you want to drink and you don't want to go into the kitchen, you just go like that. So it matches that cup too. This one, I just washed it and left it here. I washed both cups. I put them in here. I grabbed the lid, put it on this cup, and took it in the kitchen. And then went into the kitchen thinking, oh my gosh, where's the big cup? That was it. She's so silly sometimes, guys. I don't know how you put up with me. Like looking for your phone when you're talking on it, or your glasses. You put your glasses up here, and you're, oh my gosh, you spend an hour looking for your glasses, and that's it. And you keep adjusting them because they keep falling down every time you look down. I never do that. All right, moving right along. You still have until Wednesday to give me a name of the cardigan. Now, if you name the cardigan by Wednesday, the video vlog will happen next Friday, where I will tell everyone what the name of the cardigan will be, and I will also say who won the written pattern. The paid pattern they get for free. Plus, also subscriber of the years, subscribers of the year. You know what I mean? Everyone who won subscriber of the year to date will get a free written pattern of that name cardigan thing. See, I was going to name it Wow's version of Swifty's cardigan. It's such a big name. I thought, no. Because Swifty didn't make a cardigan. She didn't even make it. Somebody else did. It has nothing to do with her. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to leave it. I'm going to get the subscribers to name it and then offer someone a free written pattern in return for that. Now, obviously, we're going to do the pattern on the channel, but if you win it, you get the pattern before anyone else sees it on the channel. That's it. But if you do want to purchase a pattern before anyone else gets it on the channel, you can also do that. And we'll talk about that all the time. We'll talk about it all the time in the future. I just said all the time because I saw someone get on. Rosalind. Hello, Rosalind. How are you? Oh, please don't tell me I've forgotten that you've been on here before. Have you been on here before? I did that before with someone else. But she says, the party cardi. Oh, I like that, Rosalind. Oh, that is so, oh my gosh. I love it so much. I love it, Rosalind. Do you read patterns, just in case? She's so naughty. I've already got 3 people I think I love so much. Rosalind, that's a fantastic name. I love that name. Having said that, when I create it, it'll be in a plain colour. But I will show you how to do them in these colours. I thought the crown is a tea strainer. No, it's not. It's literally to keep your tea warm and to keep, I'm assuming, bugs out of it when you're drinking outside. Or, again, maybe it is something for an overnight thing where you can keep it on your table. I have to admit, Wednesday when I had the tea here, by the way, I don't drink tea early in the morning. It just turns my tummy. That's the reason why I haven't had tea today. But I will have tea on Wednesday's lives, yeah? When I made this on Wednesday, the tea was hot until 20 minutes in and just mild until half an hour in. Because it took me about half an hour to drink the tea. Even though it looks like a small cup, it's wider. So it is actually a full cup of tea, yeah? It looks small, but it's not. It kept the tea hot, and it's because of that. It kept the tea hot. Pretty cool, huh? Linda, hi Linda, lovely to see, hun? The Wild Swift Cardigan. We've got some great names. It's going to be so hard to choose. WOW in capital letters. Excuse me. Thank you very much. Excuse me, she says. Swift Cardigan. And Linda. I'll call you Linda W in case we have another Linda. I don't think we have another Rosalind. So, but if I do, I'll pop you down as Rosalind Bell. Rosalind B. How's that? Rosalind B and Linda W. Just in case. I don't think we have those extra names, but just in case. It's so you can put your Tim Tam somewhere when you go outside with your coffee cup. I love it. Yes, you pop your tea in there and your Tim Tams in there. Kiki, you are one clever girl. And you don't just pop one in there. You pop like 2 or 3 Tim Tam. That's okay with me. Oh, that's all right, Linda. It's a nice name. Linda's is a nice name, but I don't know. Rosalind. I love it. I'm loving it. You never know, because we have the rest of today's live and we have Wednesday's live. So many more beautiful names can come in. It's very exciting. And I thought, let's do this sort of naming thing live and give the people live a surprise as well, because not everyone has the opportunity to enter the video vlog surprises. So why not do a live surprise? And this is an easier way of doing it, yeah? A fun way of doing it. I reckon you could easily balance a whole packet there. You know, I'm going to buy a packet one day and put it on the live and see if it balances it. Well, look, I've got my strepsils. Let's put that there. I've still got a whole pack of strepsils from when I was sick. Who remembers when I was sick? Not happy. Not happy at all. All right, so moving right along. Let's have a drink, because the voice is... I picked up that packet and now I'm starting to lose my voice. Can you believe it? Cheers. All right, moving right along. Now, the lovely Bonnie and I have been having discussions. Bonnie, I hope you don't mind us mentioning this. Is that all right? We were talking privately the other day. Do you want me to talk? If you don't want me to talk about it, we won't. Don't know about down there, but they're half price at Woolies. Are they really? I'm going to Safeway. I'll go to Woolies. I'll check it out. Woolies used to be Safeway, Woolies, both of them. I think they still call themselves Safeway. What a time. Let's do it again. What a time. I can talk about it. All right, we will. The other day, we were talking about the stitch. What was it called again? Give me a second. Such a weird name. It's called the Van Dyke stitch. Now, someone got on the live the other day and said they'd like to see, I want to know who it was. That's all I want to know. A version of the Van Dyke stitch. Now, I'd never heard of it before, so I started looking it up. I can't find it anywhere, and a lot of people I know can't find it anywhere. And Bonnie spent some time looking for it as well. It does exist in a knitting patterns. And Sticky Stitch said the other day it used to be in the old written patterns or something like that as the granny stitch version of that word. Like it used to, that's what the grannies, the old granny stitch used to be called. Now, I don't know about that because I don't have any old patterns of the granny stitch. I have a lot of the newer ones. Doesn't matter anyway because I don't look at patterns anymore. I just invent them in my brain now. I just look at something and say, oh, let's see what could happen with this. What if I turned that green cardigan into, not green cardigan, the green colour into a cardigan? What could happen? Let's see. What can I use? And then I kind of think up a stitch in my head. That's what I do now. I never look at a written pattern anymore. It just doesn't make sense, right? But it's really driving me nuts to not know if this is actually a crochet stitch or is it a knitted stitch. So for whoever mentioned the word, the Van Dyke stitch, can we see that? Can you contact me? Because I would love to know what you're talking about. I do not like the idea that I don't know what that is. Don't you love it? And she's talking about it live too. All right. Hot tea under the lid. It's like putting your Tim Tams against the hot water bottle. I know, melting it. You're waiting too long to eat the Tim Tams. Claptrap. You got to eat them fast, Claptrap. So Bonnie and I were, excuse me, we're discussing this privately, and she was saying, I've looked for it everywhere. And I said, you know what? So have I. I tried everything as well. Now, I found something close to it that looks like it's, now it could just be me, where it's a double crochet chain and then double crochet in front. It's kind of worked as a 3D stitch, not a cluster set. And Sticky says, no, it's definitely the granny stitch. She says, I've seen it in the patterns, written patterns. Well, I'd like to see that. And I'd like to know what this Van Dyke stitch is. So if you are someone who knows what it is, please private message me. You can talk to me here if you like to. I don't mind. Please private message me and let me know, because this is killing me. I wasted quite a lot of time already searching everywhere. The only thing I haven't done, which I might end up doing because I haven't been for a while, is go to our local library. It's been so long since I've been there, so I might do just that. Now, we look like we're having connection issues. If we do, I'll call it there. But what I will do is talk about what's happening this week. Now, what did I put there last week that we haven't done? We haven't done the Carmen's Live Antics, which I have done, and I'd like to show you. I'd like to go and get it, show you, but I'm not going to. But it's already recorded. It's just so bad, the recording, with all the noise of the neighbours' tractors and trucks, that I either have to do it again. I've done it twice. In fact, I'll show you in the video the two versions of the actual pattern. One is in the small version, which didn't work well at all, so I just deleted that. But the other one is in a larger version so that you can see. It didn't work well because you couldn't see the stitches. I used a 4-ply light 2. Let's try that again. No, I was right. I used a 4-ply light 2-weight cotton for this, and it was really hard to see on the channel. So I re-recorded it in the 8-ply in a larger version. Now, you guys know I was doing earrings, and they were dangly earrings. It was either going to be a twirly or something else, but it's not a twirly, it's something else. Okay, got to go. Dinner time, hugs. We'll see you soon, Bonnie. Take care. Google tells me that the Van Dyke stitch is a needlework thing, not crochet. Well, Kiki, that's another thing. Years ago, crochet was also named as a needlework. So that could be tricky, yeah? When the young girls worked, because it was a girl thing, when the young girls went off to work, they did needlework. They didn't do crochet and knitting. They did needlework. So it could also be classified as needlework. Crochet and knitting can also be classified as needlework. So that's the trick part of this Van Dyke stitch. It's a very tricky. That's why I want to know if anybody has actually seen it written in a pattern, like they've read it off a pattern, an old pattern where it says their name itself. If they haven't, well, I'm going to assume it's not crochet. Sam says, I also found the Van Dyke stitch as an embroidery stitch. Okay, well, crochet was also, it's really difficult to say. If you're talking way back hundreds of years ago when crochet was out the first time, a lot of it was called needlework and embroidery. A lot of it was called that. It's really hard to tell. I need to see a written pattern that says the word in it. I found a written tutorial for it. It shows it as needlework. So very interesting. I can't remember who said it. Now, I should have put names down of these. Let me tell you the stitches that people want to see on the channel, including that. They want to see a drop stitch. Oh, Ashley, we'll talk about yours in a minute. A drop stitch, Suzette stitch, drum stitch. Try that again. I don't know what drumstick is. Broomstick stitch. Jacob's ladder, spider stitch, the ladder stitch, but I think it's similar. Pineapple stitch, houndstooth, lost soul stitch, which we might have to think about. Linked double crochet, star stitch, Catherine's wheel, Tunisian stitch, C2C, alpine stitch, herringbone stitch, V stitch, I love so much, moss stitch, Van Dyke stitch, cat stitch, fillet stitch. This is what you guys have put down that you wanted to see. Now, Ashley, The ones that you were talking about a few weeks before, they're in this set. So slowly, we're going to be doing all of these stitches. Not one, we're going to be doing all of them. But hence the word slowly. What will happen is, whenever I do a pattern on the channel, if I use that stitch, I'll say, this is one of our stitches on the stitch list that we've been wanting to create for a while. And that will give you the opportunity to think, oh, she's doing the V stitch. Oh, she's doing the moss stitch. Oh, she made that in that stitch. That sort of thing. Yeah, you'll say it like that too. Oh, no, you won't. The stitch doesn't look crocheted. It's made on linen. Okay, crochet was also with a very thin. When you in the old days, I think it was called Irish crochet, where everything was very thin. I could be wrong on the Irish crochet thing, but there you go. Yeah, found a how-to video, but it's for knitting. See, that's what I found. That's what I thought. Tammy. Oh, hello, Tammy. Hello from Warrenton, Virginia. At least I can say that name, Tammy. Some of them I can't say. Tammy, are you new? Lovely to have you here, hun. Lovely to have you here. Sam says, found it. Well, what did you find, honey? Tell me. Tell me what you found. Ashley says, okay, nice. Don't you know which ones I said? It's in the old book. I went through them and thought, okay, they're all on this list, so I left it. You know what? Let me... Well, you want me to do homework all the time, don't you, Ash? I'll have to go back and check that old book. I thought it was in this book, but it was in the one just before it. I think one of them was the star stitch. One of them was a star stitch. I'm thinking, which one was it? One of them was a star stitch, and I can't remember the other two. You had three of them, and one of them was the star stitch. The only crochet I can find that someone is calling Van Dyke is actually just the zigzag ripple blanket. I saw that as well, but I don't know whether that's just someone who assumed that's what it was called. Good morning, Yvonne. Hi, lovely to have you here. Yep, have to keep you on my toes. Thanks very much, Ash. I do remember one of them as being the star stitch. Ashley, star stitch. You try say that fast. Star stitch Ashley. Say it fast 10 times. The star stitch Ashley. Star stitch Ashley. Star stitch Ashley. So one of them was called the star. She's so naughty, guys. One of them was called the star stitch, and I'm not sure about what you said with the other two, but there was three of them from memory. She's losing the plot. Look, we are having connection issues. I hope we hold out, guys. Yes, I hope we hold out. So this week we are doing the earrings that the color combination was Carmen R. And we've done our potpourri, the last one, which color combination. Oh, that's not the one. It's the red one. And of course, that's the one that's not here. Color combination chosen by Nifty. I'm having trouble, guys. Give me a second. And I'm done with that guy. Let's have another guy. That's a line I got from a movie. The movie called My Cousin Vinny. It's very funny. If you have not seen that movie, if you're not Italian, you might find it a little bit difficult to... It's not in Italian. It's in English. But it's very Italian, like... The features are very Italian, but it's very funny. It's hilariously funny if you like that sort of thing. All right. It's very funny. Connection still looks good for me. I'm having trouble. It's spinning here. So if we get disconnected, that'll be the end of the live. I'm sorry, guys. I'd like to hold on to it, but we'll see. Same connection. Fine on this. Okay, it must be me. That's a big jug of... Kiki, I wish, honey. I wish. Glad to see you back in action. Pattern to work the Van Dyke stitch. Here we go. Make the required length of chain, turn, turn 3. I'm not sure what you mean there. Chain stands, oh, your chain 3, yeah, stands for the first treble in next. They're using UK terminology. So stands for the first double, yeah. In every following row, first row, 1 double into each stitch of 13 chain. It's treble, but I'm calling it a double here. 1 double 2 chain, 1 double into the next. I should use what you're saying. I should do it in the UK. Let's do it in the UK and you guys can decipher it, yeah? 1 treble in each treble of 13 chain, miss 2 chain, sorry, and repeat from asterisk to end. I love the zigzag stitch. Okay, so it's a zigzag. Is it really? I didn't think the Van Dyke stitch was a zigzag stitch. She's given me the whole pattern. I don't know if you can do that, honey. I'm not going to repeat it anymore because I don't know if I can do the pattern online. So it's probably not my pattern to do online. If it's a zigzag stitch, yep. Second row is repeated throughout the changing the colours of the wool there. So it's zigzag, really. If it's only zigzag stitch, that's so easy. We could do that. And you know what? I will put zigzag in there just for fun. It's not the zigzag. What's it called? The way it's like a wave blanket thing. Yep. I'll put it in there for fun, but I don't know if it's that. If you say it's that, and somebody online has said it's that, maybe. Ripple, that's the one. Thanks, Kiki. Water time, everyone, says Green. Cheers. The connection is playing up here. Fingers crossed. We hold on. Real quickly, I'm going to say it fast in case I lose it. Carmen's project will be, let's try that again. Part 1, one more time. Part 2 of the beanie will be on Monday. I'm stressing this in case we lose connection. Part 2 for the beanie will be on Monday. Then it will be complete. Then we'll be doing Carmen's project of the earrings on Tuesday. Then we have our live Wednesday. Thursday, we will be starting. What are we starting? I can't remember. Doesn't matter. Friday, we're doing the video vlog for the naming of the Swift cardigan, if you will. Swift. We're not going to call it Swift. It's not Swifty's cardigan. It's our cardigan here at Wow Crochet Designs. We just use the colours that Taylor used, that Taylor didn't use, that Taylor wore. She's not getting it right today, guys. She's not getting it right. Ripple stitch. I'm doing a blanket with that. Ripple stitch. I remember doing a full certain amount of rows of the ripple stitch here on the channel and said if you continue like this until you reach rows, you will get a blanket. I remember doing that. I think maybe I'm wrong. I've been known to be wrong. Otherwise, we in the future will probably make, if I haven't done one on the channel, we'll probably make one in the channel. It won't be exactly the same one as what Sam has mentioned because I don't know that one. I know what I've created in the past. So yeah, that's it. Moving right along. We haven't lost connection yet. If you're joining us new on the channel right now, we are naming a cardigan using the Taylor Swift colours. I won't be creating it on the channel with the Taylor Swift colours, but it will be the picture that you see. I'll be creating it in one colour. I will show you how to change your colours. All right, that's the back of the cardigan. That's the front. I've lost the front. It's fallen on the ground. The other front. That's the other front, which I've started. I hope to have that finished either by Monday or Tuesday of this week. So it looks like it's going to take long, but it's not. Each one of these rows don't take long. Now yours will be longer. Yeah, I only made it this short because I didn't buy a lot of yarn. It's a yarn that I don't usually buy, and I've dropped it again. It's a yarn I don't usually buy, so I just wanted to buy enough for that. Whatever's left over, I'm going to use to make face washes with. I won't buy that size again for cotton. That's a 10 ply Aran weight or a 4 weight. I purchased it in that cotton so that you can wear your cardigan. You can use wool or acrylic in the 10 ply Aran weight. You can use your cardigan in the very, very cold evenings of summer, all of spring, all of autumn, and all of winter. If you purchase the 4 ply or the Aran weight, I won't adjust it for the DK weight yarn, so heads up, this is just created in the 4 ply or the Aran weight or the 10. No, it's 4 ply. Let's try that again. 10 ply, 4 weight. She's getting all confused. 10 ply, 4 weight, or the Aran weight cotton. Again, acrylic or wool can be used. All right, keep that in mind. Just know that you need to do your gauge swatch. I know people hate doing gauge swatches, but there's nothing worse than you don't do a gauge swatch. Someone on the channel has made something in the past. They did it in an Aran weight. I did it in DK weight and wanted to know why theirs went right down to their calves when it was supposed to be a hip length. Because they not only used the Aran weight, but they also used a larger hook that wasn't the size of the Aran weight. It was an extra larger hook, so it was really big. So keep in mind that you need to stick to the yarn size. You can use any yarn, just stick to the size and make sure you've done a gauge swatch. I hope that helps. I hope that helps. Oh, you're leaving, are you, Green? We'll see you soon, honey. You take care. Take care. Again, Green and McC's beanie color combination for their beanie is right here. Simply divine. Now, we worked on the blue during the tutorial. Yeah, worked on the blue and we did the rest. And attached. This particular beanie was also attached the way we did our scarf. I wasn't going to. I was going to sew the squares together, and then I thought, you know what? I should keep it in sync with the scarf, being the fact that it's matching the scarf. And I like the look of that join too. And that join does use up a little bit more yarn, but I like how it keeps you warm. It's closed everything up and keeps you warm. There's no gaps there. I have to go take care. Take kids to group bowling. Oh, that's cute. That's so cute. See you on Wednesday. We'll see you then, Ashley. You take care, yeah? So if you have not named the cardigan, please think about that until Wednesday of this week. You can leave your name on the comment section of this live if you like, or you can wait till next Wednesday and leave it on that comment section of that live. Just know that after that live, there will be no more naming. It'll be just that live. Not even after the live's finished. It'll be that live and that's it. Yeah. So, and what I'll do is I'll go away. I'll do process of elimination. Go through all the ones that I like the most, keep them there. And if I can't decide between 2 or 3, because already I know there's 2 or 3 I can't decide from, I will put them in a hat and pull out one. You know, because I know I can decide at this stage. There's 2. No, there's 3. Oh, wait a minute. I like that one too. There's 4. 4 names out of all these names that I really, really like. But don't like one more than the other. Yeah. So either way, I liked all 4 of them. So at this stage, I can't decide between those 4. So if anyone else comes up with an even fancier name, it's going to make life difficult for me. But I will decide, and you will, whoever that person is, that's why I've popped your names right next to it, will win the pattern, the written pattern for free. Way too exciting. Way too exciting. So I hope to have all the details ready for you. Now, when it comes to pattern writing, and this is something I do a lot, if I've written something in an Aran weight before, if I've written something in an 8-ply DK weight before, I know the pattern already exists. All I have to do is rename it. So something like this has already existed. Just a little tiny bit of differences with this. If I change the sleeves around and do something different, I might do that. I don't know. Haven't decided. Then all I have to do is change that part of it. So already been tested. Just need to be careful of the changes that I make. So keep that in mind. But you will get the free pattern, written pattern. Everybody else, if you want to purchase a pattern, you can. Now, just know that the free written pattern for that subscriber, for the person subscriber who wins this, will get that pattern before you see any tutorial on the channel. So that's the exciting thing about it. And for those of you who wish to purchase a pattern, that will be actually on my website in a few weeks' time before we start the tutorial as well. So you get that opportunity. If you don't want to wait for the video tutorial, you'll get an opportunity to purchase the pattern if you like. Moving right along. She talks too much, doesn't she, guys? We will see everyone. I'm not going. I went to see Ashley next week. I don't know why I said everyone, but I meant Ashley. Let me have another drink. Cheers. All right. So moving right along. We're going to be making washcloths with some of the stitches that everybody's given us, like, you know, I was going to say broomstick stitch, but that's not really a good one to make for washcloths. Star stitch is probably a good one to make for washcloths. Alpine stitch is probably a good one to make. Herringbone. So you'll be seeing a few of these stitches in washcloths, but you'll also be seeing a few of these stitches in projects, whether they're something this small, this big, or even that big. Okay, so keep in mind, whatever stitches you decide to give me that is not on this list, I'll also add it and we'll play with them. Even if we make something small, if we make something big, we will use these stitches because I'm happy to use double crochet, half double, front post, front loop, back loop, trebles, singles. I'm happy to use all these ones that we already know, which I still will use for the new crocheter. So you will get projects as well, a lot of projects with the basic stitches for the new crocheter because we have to make everybody happy here. Everyone has to be happy, right? So we'll do that for them, but we'll also make these for us who have moved a little bit further on and wants to create something using a different stitch, wants to try something new, wants to expand their stitch diary, if you will. I'll call it a diary, you know. You might have a list. You might not. I know I started with a list when I first started years ago. I made a few things in Granny Square. That's what I did years and years ago. I can't even remember. I might have been, I don't know, 13 or 14. I did so many things in Granny Square. I hated the Granny Square in those days. It's really weird that I really hated it then, but now that I'm sort of a little bit older, I really do like the Granny Square and I love the Granny Stitch. But my favourite stitch, and someone keeps asking me this of all time, I'm so itchy today, it must be the cotton, is the V-stitch. I love the V-stitch. I love the normal V-stitch where there's 2 double crochets together. I love the other one where you've got a double crochet, chain 1 and a double crochet in one stitch. I love the other one. I keep going. I can keep going. Where you've got your 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. I love it all where you've got cluster, chain 1, cluster. I love it all. Double crochet 2 together, cluster, chain 1, double crochet 2 together. I love anything V and I don't know why. I don't know why. I do love anything with the V-stitch, yeah? If you don't use them as washcloths, you can use them as mugs, mug rugs, yes, or underneath a serving pot, a bowl, yes, depending on size. And you can also do what we did a few years ago, Claptrap, with the Swatch Blanket. You can make one size for each stitch that you want and turn it into a blanket. Attach them and turn them into a blanket. I'm going to start showing that Swatch Blanket again, doing some, reels on Instagram, doing shorts here on YouTube, doing a reel over on Facebook, just promoting that blanket again to remind people that we've already done something like that. So if they wanted to watch that video, they can go back to part 1 all the way up to, I think it went up to 26 because it was an annual project for us and we did 1 or 2 squares, I can't remember, of 20 centimeter squares or 8-inch squares, I think they were, a month. And at the end of the year, around the 1st or 2nd week of December, I can't remember when, we put those squares together and that was our annual project. So we did that a few years ago. I'm going to leave that information ready for just around social media so you guys can go back to that video and try those stitches because they will help if you're brand new at crochet to show you how to do those stitches. And they're all different patterns, yeah? So it was a lot of fun. It was a bit of silly on my part sometimes, but it was a lot of fun, yeah? I like to live life on the edge, never made a gauge swatch. Oh, Kiki, very dangerous, darling, very dangerous. But you probably crochet pretty much like me since you've been watching me for so many years. So you probably don't know this, but you may even have my attention where maybe we will, maybe we won't. I don't know. I would use the gauge swatch. I wouldn't take the risk. Having said that, this is a cardigan. So if it's really loose on you, it would look great. Only problem is if it's really tight, I don't know how to fix that. Do the gauge swatch, guys. Don't listen to Kiki. She's very naughty. Get in the corner, Kiki. Have to go we've done that already. I've gone too far. What have I done there? Oh, I've gone too far. Oh, I went back. I don't know why. All right. Okay. Claptrap. Yes. It's amazing about what 16 years can change when you dislike. All right, get out of the corner, Kiki. Come back and sit right next to me, hun. Catherine, hi, Catherine. You've missed out on a bit of excitement today. We've had 2 lives going at the same time here because one decided to go bye-bye on us. Got 2 granddaughters now. You got 2 granddaughters now. Oh, that's nice. Did you just have a newborn today? Is that what you're saying? You had a newborn today? Was that Dorothy? ... Dorothy ... Ellipsis. All right. She's so naughty. Mary, get in the corner. Moving right along. So this week's projects, very basic. You may see things go up that I haven't talked about, only because I have created some things in the past. So they're a little bit older than what you see here. And if they're working next door, I'm just going to pop those old projects up that you never knew I was creating. And I never uploaded them because they're not my favorite. Don't you love it? I do spend time working on the camera, creating things, and then think, oh, that's the most hideous thing. Do you think anybody would like that? Maybe they will. Maybe what I see as hideous, you might love. Maybe what you see as hideous, I might love. The word hideous, we won't discuss. But you know what I mean? It's like, who knows what who likes, yeah? Sorry, had Savannah just dropped on, dropped in, and she and I see. You've got all the young ones with you. That's nice. Well, you had the young ones with you. I'm going to have another drink. I'm choking here. Today I'm really, maybe I need to put in, I'm going to have a cough lolly. That's it. Cheers. I'm going to have a cough lolly. I am, because I'm really struggling. I've drank a glass and a half and I'm still struggling with the voice. I can't be getting sick again. I cannot be getting sick again, can I? No. Sorry about that, guys, but the throat is really, really hoarse today. Really playing up. I don't know why. All right, so now I can't talk. Just talk amongst yourselves. No. All right, I'll just keep it at the side, which is probably not the right thing to do. But moving right along, if you have any stitches you would like to see that weren't mentioned here, or if you weren't listening and want to mention a stitch, and if I say it's here, it's okay. But if it's not here, I can add it, yeah? I need to order my lunch via menu log, so hungry. Oh, really? Just make a sandwich. You got a sandwich? See how I say sandwich? I say it for fun. If you got a sandwich, you got 2 slices of bread, make a sandwich. Vegemite, margarine, I love it. I love Vegemite and margarine on my bread. Oh, love it. I'm the only Italian that eats Vegemite and margarine for lunch. I love it. Stays over with Nan. Oh, they stay over with Nan, do they? Oh, that's nice. That's nice, Dorothy. ... to have the little ones with you. That's nice. I told my kids when they have little babies, as much as it makes me nervous, I would have them stay. I don't mind. I'd want my kids moving back with me. That's how I am. I see a lot of connection issues. I'm going to stay here until I can. But if we lose connection, I'll just I'll cancel the live. I'll cancel the live. Not really. We've been here a long time. We're not doing live antics today, guys. And the reason is because I mentioned last week that we need to clear off a whole lot of projects. And my deal is to get that little Swift cardigan ready for you. And as you know, have I got it in here? Oh, yes. As you know, we finished the Hexagon Cardigan. Now, I'm in the middle of talking to poor Middle about it. She's done something. I don't know what she's done. Our Middle Earthian. She's done something to her cardigan, and I'm trying to work it out with her. So we finished that this week. If you haven't made that, please check the description box down below. I will leave a link to the playlist of that cardigan in the description box down below. It's the more section down below of this video as well. So you can make that as well if you want. But we just finished that, and my hands are a little bit which is, you'll know this, whenever my hands get really sore, I do make for the next week or so after a big project, I make small things like the earrings that are coming with Carmen's project. And then there's another project I need to get out as well. Or is that it? No, Carmen's is it, I think. No, Sam's one. We need to do Sam's one. Sam's one is going to be a washcloth, Sam. And we are going to use one of the stitches that we have put down here on our list. I haven't decided which one yet. That's how I roll. I sit there before the video and I go, right, let's make one of these. That's what I do. And because I know the stitch, I know it's going to be basic. I give you a size that usually around 30 stitches for a washcloth, usually. You can make more or less. What I can do in the same tutorials to tell you how many rows you can do to make yours into a scarf or something like that. So you have that option. But it's usually around 30 stitches when you're creating a washcloth, usually. Depending on the pattern and also depending on the thread that you are using. When I make washcloths, I always use cotton, but if you want to use something else, that's your business. I'm not going to say anything. You like using acrylic, you like using wool, it will get real messy very quickly, but I think cotton is the best thing for a washcloth, and it dries quicker. The cotton dries quicker. Okay, we don't have any. Am I missing chat? Let's go like that. Oh, I'm missing chat. No, I'm not. It's all there. It just disappeared for me. And it disappears often, my chat. Making a blanket with knotted half double crochet at the moment. That's another great stitch. Hey, let's put it down. Let's write it. I'm writing it all in green. Green pencil. Lucky I had it here. I don't know what happened to my pens. I do not know what happened to my pen. But there you go. All right, so I won't do the washcloth in that stitch, by the way. I've put your name next to it to remind me not to do your washcloth in that stitch because you're already doing it. I've used garden twine from $2 shop for washcloths before. Ooh, and that's not a bad idea as well because you can use that as to work on harsher surfaces as well. So if you've got things like the base of the shower that you really want clean, that would really work. Not that the base of my shower gets dirty because I'm clean and perfect in every way. Don't you love it? She's so naughty. Mary, get in the corner. But that's a really good idea, actually, Kiki. I love that idea. She's a clever girl, our Kiki. Anybody would think she's really clever. Kiki, come in the corner with me, darling. What is wrong with me today? I am so naughty. Work nicely as a gentle scour for pots and pans too. Yes, it does. Sounds good. Oh, hi, Lisa. Hello. How are you? I hope you're well. Lisa, you've come in on the right day. We are naming a cardigan. Lisa, if you like written patterns, you'll love this. We are naming a cardigan. It's a paid pattern, but if you give me the name that I like for this cardigan, it will be free to you, free written pattern to you. We're using the Taylor Swift colors it's not her colors. We're using Taylor Swift color inspired for our cardigan. It's going to be a cardigan. That's the back. That's the front. And that's the start of the other front. The other half of the front. Not the other front. I don't have two fronts. I only have one. And everyone is naming the cardigan. And whoever's name that I like the most, I'll pick that name out and I will let you know if you have won that name. And you get the free written pattern. Try it again. You get the paid pattern, the paid written pattern, or free. She's so tongue-tied today. Yeah. That you get the paid. I'm sorry about the lolly now, guys. I've got the cough lolly in my mouth. I never should have put it in during the live, but anyway. So you get the paid written pattern for free if you name the name that you give me is the name that I like. And I've got a few names already, quite a few names already. So if you have a name that you would like to name our cardigan, it will have either 3/4 length sleeves where it just stops there, or it'll have a normal sleeve with a ribbed edge. Maybe. I haven't decided. Have not decided yet. It's more likely to keep it in sync where it's just a round of single crochets. That might help, but I haven't decided. I also made a pot holder from Garden Twine. It's basically rough hemp yarn, they used to make, the same as they used to make coal grain sacks from. It can handle heat. That's a really good idea. Shake it off. Is that the name of the cardigan, or you're telling me to shake it off? Is that the name? Oh, shake it off. Shake it off. Is that what you're saying? Okay. Shake it off. Off. Cardi. Oh, you didn't say cardigan. You just said shake it off. But it would be called cardigan. Yeah. Lisa. Just in case you've got another one. Lisa's Crochet. Just in case you've got another one. Just in case I have another Lisa out there. I'll put your full words there. I'm giving everybody's name. I'll tell you everybody's name. We've got Cruel Summer Cardigan, Spring Meadows from Cool Summer from Sticky, Spring Meadows from Catherine, Groovy Threads from Bonnie, Aussie Melody from Margaret, the Swifty Cardigan from Crazy, Tay-Tay's Cardi from Yvonne, the Swifties 50s Sweater from Sam, the Nifty Swifty from Julie, Lavender Meadows from Marshall. I love that one so much so far. Back to the 60s, Claptrap, and I love that one too, Claptrap. Oh my gosh. The Swifties Landscape Cardigan, the Swifty Landscape Cardigan from Ashley. The Party Cardi from Rosalind. I love that one too. I told you there was a few that are. A Shake It Off Cardigan from Lisa. So that's what we're up to. If you are watching this live after the live and you want to put your name in, you can leave it in the comment section down below, or you can come back to us on Wednesday at 4 p.m. Melbourne, Australia time, marry that up with your country, and add your name during that live as well. There you go. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you, Lisa. Well, she has a few song names, Shake It Off, Cardigan Style, something. So I was going off Taylor Swift's song names. You can do that, to be honest with you. I don't know whether I'm going to go that way. But I will also, depends on which name I do choose. There's quite a lot of names here that I like already. I will mention that we'll be using the Taylor Swift color inspired to make the cardigan. So there you go. But otherwise, I really haven't decided. It's gonna be hard. I don't like doing these ones because then I have to use my brain. And I don't like using that very much. And it's not really a brain. I have to use my own. Well, I have to use my brain. I hate doing that. Who likes using their brain? I don't like using my brain. I keep it at the back for, comedies and stuff. Don't use it. I really don't. I do use it for designing. I can get serious. You guys see this funny me, but I can get really serious. In fact, my kids are scared around my crochet. They think we can't touch Mum's crochet. She's going to lose it. She's going to lose it big time. So they've seen the serious side of me. What brain? I know, Kiki. Anybody in there? Hello. Stop it, Kiki. Bad girl, get in the corner. How many times have you been in the corner today, Kix? Corinne, hi, Corinne. Oh, I don't think Corinne's given me a name. Ooh. Oh, I forgot to write it down. Corinne, hi, darling. I hope you're well. We are naming a cardigan that if I choose your name, you get the written pattern for free. Now, we're using Taylor Swift coloured inspired, but it's going to be a cardigan and not a dress. And I've done the back. I've done the front. Part of the front. Half of the front. The other half is... I bought the hook in me. I might make some rows, actually. It's here. I got the cuff lolly in my mouth. I'm sorry, guys. Let me get rid of it. Oh, I dropped something. Oh, well, we'll deal with that later. Moving right along. Corinne, if you want to name the cardigan, it doesn't need to be Taylor Swift inspired. Just heads up. You can change your name of the cardigan from here until this Wednesday. This Wednesday's live. You've got Wednesday to name it as well. So if you want to go away and think about it, come back on Wednesday. Fine. If you're watching this live after today, you've got till this Wednesday to pop your name in the comment section down below of this live, or the Wednesdays live coming, or even the last Wednesdays. So you've got until this Wednesday to put that name there. Super easy, yeah? And after all that, Corinne, hi. Kiki says, my packed up and left a while ago. Oh, yours packed up and left a while ago? We won't talk about that. Sorry, not sorry. I'm sleep deprived and a little bit stir crazy. Oh, I love that movie. See, the brain works sometimes, Kiki. That's all right, honey. We don't care about, things like that. We just have fun on it. It is a joke. She has a song called Shake It Off, as a shake off the cardigan when you are already in bed. When you are ready for bed. Thank you, Lisa. I kind of got it. Shake it off, shake it off. Okay, thanks, says Corinne. No problems. Corinne, I already have 4 that I like out of all the ones that I've said. And if you want to hear what I said, just rewatch it. I've said it 10 times. I don't want to say it again. Do you want to hear it again? Cruel Summer Cardigan, Sticky Stitch, Spring Meadows, Catherine, Groovy Threads, Bonnie, Aussie Melody, Margaret, the Swifty Cardigan, Crazy, the Tay-Tay Cardi, Yvonne, the Swifty 50s sweater, I love this one, Sam, the Swifty Nifty, says Julie, Lavender Meadows, I love a lot, Marshall, Back to the 60s, Claptrap, I love, the Swifty Cardigan, Ashley, Cardigan, the Swifty, come on, Mary, the Swifty Landscape Cardigan, Ashley, the Party Cardi, I love so much, Rosalind, the Wow Swifty Cardigan by Linda, and Shake It Off Cardigan by Lisa. And I do not want to say those again in today's live. Don't make me say them again. If someone new gets on, they can rewatch the live. Don't you love it? She's so naughty, guys. So naughty. So we have that opportunity to give away a free pattern, a written pattern for free to one person. And we also will, if you want to make the cardigan before it comes up on our channel, could be 2 weeks time, could be 4 weeks time before it gets up on the channel, it will be a written pattern on the website and it will be there for purchase if you wanted to make your cardigan early. Haha, thank you. Corinne, was it fast? Did I say it really fast? You know what? Next time I have to say it, I'm not going to breathe. I'm just going to go from one word right to the very end and then faint. Live. The Forever 29 cardigan. That took me too long to think of it. Or 29 Forever cardigan. Can we change it to that? 29 Forever cardigan. I like it. 29 Forever cardigan. Oh, Kiki. For those of you who don't know the joke, Kiki's been around with us for a long time, so she knows it. I'm always 29. So the age of 29. Always. Carmen, your project is coming on Tuesday, hun. It's coming Tuesday, I promise. She says that she doesn't know. Oh, that's right, Sam. And yours is coming Thursday. That's what I forgot to put down. Carmen, we'll see you soon, darling. 29 Forever cardigan. I love it. Now I have 4 that I like. Now I have 4 cardigans that I like. Don't you love it? Carmen, yes, your tutorial will be up on Tuesday. When I say your tutorial, the earrings I made using the color combination that you chose, which was the orange 4-ply light 2-weight cotton. It's all coming back to me now. It's all coming back to me now. There's a song on that too. And Sam, yours is coming Thursday. You know, I better write this down because I'm going to forget. So Carmen, Tuesday. And Sam, Thursday. And video vlog, Friday. Video vlog will be the winner announced, okay, on Friday. And Monday, you're getting part 2 of our, which I put down a minute ago, and now I can't find. part 2 of our Granny Square beanie. All right. So part 1 went up yesterday, late last night, I think it was. I can't remember, something like that. We are having so many connection issues here at the moment. I don't know if it's an area, if it's the guys building next door. I don't know. If they disconnect our power, off with their heads. Love that one, Kiki. Yeah, I know. It's just right up my alley. She got it right. Sam says thumbs up. Thanks, Sam. Thumbs up. I'm going to have a drink, everyone. Cheers. People say don't drink after you have a cough lolly. Wait for the cough thing to settle. But it's true. All right. So that's what's happening next week, Sam. Thank you very much for understanding there. But yours was due next week. Poor Carmen was due this week. So look, I'm going to say everything's next week. Some tutorials may have voiceovers for the next week or so. It just depends on whether they bring their tractors in next door. If they bring the tractors in next door, I may have to consider doing a voiceover instead of a normal tutorial. You'll still see how it's been made. I'll still do it step by step, but I'll be doing the voiceover. It might sound a tiny little bit impersonal, but it's the only way I can get that tutorial out. And I can't not wait anymore because they could be building for 6 months. I'm not happy. I'm going to cry. I really want to cry. I'm thinking, how many interruptions do I get here? I get the copper chopper. This is what we call them, the police. The police helicopter that goes over the freeway a lot because there's always an incident on the freeway, and he hovers. And we are pretty close to the freeway, so the noise is deafening here. So that's what you hear. You won't even hear me talk. That's how deafening the noise. We're not that close, but the sound is really loud. So whenever that's up, I just have to stop recording for half an hour because he just spins around for half an hour, keeps going around in circles. He stops, starts. You could get 3 words in and then bang, he's back around again. You get 10 words in, bang, he's back around again. So you just have to stop. And I thought I can deal with him occasionally. But this, you can't. Like on the other day, which I was very naughty, I shouted out a naughty word at them. It was inside the house, but I'm pretty sure they could hear because we're really, really close. So I can't just do that. It's easier to just record it nice and slowly and then later do a voiceover later in the evening when the tracks are gone. In fact, the other day they worked from 7 in the morning with the tractor and the noise, like the spinning of this truck. Trying to say truck and tractor together. They worked from 7 in the morning right into 3 in the afternoon. So I started recording around 3:15 when I turn off the cameras because the lighting in the house is really bad around that time. I started recording at 3:15 till about 4:15 for part 2 of the beanie. So the lighting was pretty bad. And even shutting the shutters didn't work. Nothing worked. So I will just do what I can and do a voiceover, I think. That's where it's leading to. More likely, that's what will happen. The earrings, I could probably get away with putting that up. You might hear a little bit of a sound in the background, but it's very light, very faint. And if I pop my music over it, you probably won't hear it that much either. I've been trying not to put the music on much because with the new camera that I got, I noticed the sound is a little bit softer. But when I put it up on the editing package, it goes really loud. So I can't sort of marry it properly. So I just leave it at the soft sound and lower the music. That's what I've done with this new camera. It's been about a year or so now that you guys haven't noticed the change. I don't know if you've noticed, but this camera is a lot softer. Whether I buy a new microphone or a microphone, because I don't use a microphone, because I'm loud normally. Really, really loud. And I know it. So I don't use a microphone, but the new cameras, I don't know what's with them. Their microphones aren't that crash hot. And these are supposed to be better than the old cameras, yeah? But their microphones are not that crash hot, I don't think. So maybe I have to invest in one of those little microphones that you attach. My worry is if I use that, I'm shouting into the microphone. I can attach it over there. The other side of the room. But we'll see. It's all about playing now. I've spent 7 years on YouTube. Never had to do any of this before. All I used in the old days, believe it or not, was a Samsung 5. That's how far back that camera goes. And I popped it on a little stand that we created ourselves. We made it out of a couple of pieces of wood, right? And I popped it there, and that was perfect. Maybe I need to buy an old Samsung 5 off someone and start using that again. The video footage is not that crash hot, but the voice is perfect. Don't you love it? She's so naughty. You've got to go to lunch, Dorothy. See you soon, darling. I mean, I used to hear the crickets in your old tutorials, so a bit of oh, a bit of a well is not nothing. You know what? It's funny, Kiki. Those crickets, I remember when you said you used to hear them. I put them in the laundry. That's on the other side. We are living in a small unit after all, but you know, but that's on the other side of the house with the door shut. And you could still hear it. That is how good the microphones on the old Samsung 5 was. But all these modern cameras, they're all just fancy to look at. You get a beautiful picture, but you don't hear anything. So I may have to just find some little microphone, just a little, it doesn't have to be fancy, just one that I can adjust as well on the actual thing. You know, they've got the little adjusters where you can just press a little button, it goes down a little bit. Or you can put it right up to the top. How good is that as built-in microphone in this voice? So I've tried to start talking loud into the camera because I know it doesn't take my voice properly. But then when I'm working, I forget about that and say, okay, so now place 2 double crochets in here. And that's what you hear. So I have to, when I get to the editing package, half the volume is at this level and half of it's at that. And then you go, and it's like that. And it confuses the editing package because each second or third word is up and down. It's my fault. Maybe we could all you could all learn sign language. I tell you what, though, I don't knock it. I already know this. Who knows what that is in sign language? That's all I know. You can have someone in the corner signing. Well, I know this in sign language. Who knows what that is? Does anyone know what that is? Does it mean you're crazy? Someone gets on and says, it doesn't mean anything. It does, Sam. It means applause. Thank you, honey. It does. It means applause. And I learned that working in a school because to stop the kids from really clapping and being silly, they introduced this. Best thing. These kids loved it. And it was quiet. Every now and then you have some child just like in the background. He's lying down and his arms are like this and feet are in the air. And they're little ones, you know. But at least they're not clapping and slapping their hands really loud. Some of them used to do that. So it made a cupping sound. Sorry about that. It made a real loud cup sound where it would deafen your ear when 3 or 4 of them would do it all together. It was really loud. And if hundreds of kids are doing it all together, forget it. The only issue there is that Auslan is very different to American Sign Language and around the world, really. Look, I couldn't do sign anyway. I wouldn't be able to learn it all. Can you imagine me doing sign? Okay. They'd say, scratching her head. Okay, 1 double crochet, scratch your head. 2 double crochets, scratch your head. That would be me. I'm like, itchy, itchy, sinus, itchy, itchy, itchy. 1 double crochet, sinus. 2 double crochet, sinus. Oh no, I would mess it up. I wouldn't be able to do it. It's like stuttering, really, in real life. In real life, like in talking life, it's like I would stutter all the way through the sign language. It would be weird. It'd be good for them. They'd just laugh at me. I say, here she goes again. She doesn't know what she's doing. I wouldn't be able to do it. I do that just because I don't like clapping either anymore, to be fair. It hurts my hands. Maybe I'm just old, or maybe the crochet has done some damage. Oh, look, this one's bigger than that. Angela, the crazy poppy lady. Has she come on? I haven't seen her. Did I miss something? Lisa, did I miss something? Hi, Angela at the crazy poppy lady. I didn't see Angela come in, darling. I didn't see crazy poppy lady come in, Lisa. Mary's sign language. Knitting. Achoo! Oh, Kiki, you are on fire today. You've got to have no sleep more often. I lack of sleep more often. Get in the corner, young lady. For those of you who are new to the channel and don't know what achoo means, whenever we say knitting, achoo, I used to say I was allergic to it because, you know, I'm a crocheter. But to be fair, I can knit, which the funny thing was the first time I did anything live was knitting because I wanted to show everyone that I can actually knit. And then I realized, wait a minute, I haven't even crocheted live. So we started crocheting live. It just, like, I think we did some small projects like a bag. I can't remember what we did. We did a belt maybe. I really can't remember. We did a few projects live and that was a lot of fun. But it was hard for you to see the stitches. It was back to front. I don't know how people do it live. Do they turn the camera around? Do I go around the back of the camera? And there's no way I can do it live. I don't know how people do it. But I did knitting live. How silly was that? So silly. So silly. Moving right along. I keep losing the chat. I wonder why. Here it goes. We're back again. Oh, we're back again. There we go. Skippy's out. Where's Fluffy? Did you know that, Kiki? Every time I go, she talks about Skippy. I don't know why. I still loved Skippy growing up. For those of you overseas, Australia had a show called Skippy. It was about a kangaroo. It was a series. And Skippy would always save the day every week when the show came on. Or we used to watch it nearly every day of the week. So I don't know how that was. Was it a weekly thing or daily? I can't remember. But maybe we were probably watching reruns. Who knows in those days? And yes, it was 100 years ago, even though I'm only 29. Actually, I don't know when Skippy first came out. That would be interesting to find out. I'd say it was in the 60s, maybe. 70s? I can't remember. I can't remember because it didn't fade. You know, in those days when you're young, like I would have been minus 20 in those days or something. And when you're young and you're watching something like that, you don't care when it came out. You just want to watch the show. You don't care about all these things. You don't care who's in it. You just care that there's a kangaroo there that would save everybody's life. And it was the hero. He was the hero. Skippy was the hero. Thanks again, Skippy. What do you think, Skippy? Oh. And the little boy. I wonder whatever happened to that little boy. Which actor he became when he was older. Pretty sure he would have become an actor. I need to do my homework before coming on the live, don't I? She goes from crochet to knitting, which to acting in less than 10 minutes, less than 5. Kiki, get in the corner. It's all your fault. I hope I'm making you laugh, Kiki. You need a laugh. You haven't had much sleep. Yeah, you haven't had much sleep. You need a laugh. I don't sleep much either. I slept once. Yeah, overrated experience, really. No, this is not true. Since I've been doing the workouts, I've been sleeping more. It's been helping me out. Remember Flipper? Oh, Flipper. Oh, my gosh. Every week, a sea-related emergency. I never watched it much, but I do remember it. I had watched it a few times. I reckon maybe 3 or 4 times. It wasn't really my thing. I really liked the kangaroo. I love the kangaroo. I really was into kangaroos growing up. And I used to think kangaroos were so helpful. Oh, boy, they're not, guys. If you've ever seen a real kangaroo, like a wild one out in the wild, don't go near it. It's very dangerous. Stay far away from them. Oh, they're lovely to look at. They are little hands here. They're lovely to they're not. They are not sweet animals. Heads up there. Keep in mind, unless, of course, you've had a hand-reared one, but that even also is not true because sometimes they get grumpy. They do. Hello, as I am here for a few. Why I have yucky, you're not feeling well, Mary Beth. Sorry that you're not feeling well, honey. It's okay, Mary. You can blame me for everything. It's probably my fault somewhere, anywhere. Somehow, anyway. I'm not even doing well either. Somehow, anyway. To be fair, Thursday night, and I've noticed this, it's every Thursday, I have a bad night. 3 Thursdays in a row. What happens in this house whilst I'm sleeping on Thursdays? I don't know. I do know that this Thursday, maybe it happens every Thursday, that's why I'll have bad nights. This Thursday, we've got a new fridge. Well, we've had it for, it's not new, we've had it for a couple of years now, a year and a half or a year. I can't remember. We bought it new, yeah? And I didn't like the idea of I don't drink a lot of ice. I don't have a lot of ice in my drinks, but it's an ice maker. And this Thursday that just passed, overnight, it made this ice and just went bang, 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 and it woke me up. Oh, you're going, Anne. We'll see you soon, darling. You take care. We'll see you soon. Keep your eyes peeled. Yeah, so that ice thing literally made a banging noise Thursday night, so it woke me up. But maybe it makes it every Thursday. That's why I wake up. And I just haven't noticed it before. That was the first time I noticed it was that. Yes, Anne's going. We'll see you soon, Anne. Maybe next Wednesday, this Wednesday coming, or Saturday, whenever you can make it. To be fair, I've been on the live for a very long time, and I think it's time for me to go. I was awake all night Monday and had to start work 6 a.m. I struggled so much to stay cheerful for the residents. I don't know how you would do it. One night puts me off for the whole week. Thursday put me off Friday. I had a bad day Friday. That's probably why I yelled at the neighbours. And this morning, even struggling this morning as well, not concentrating. I really need my sleep. And more so now that I've been working out a little bit, I really need my sleep. Otherwise, I'm just going to be so physically drained. I'm not going to cope. All right, I am going to move right along, guys. I'm actually going to move out of here. So if you want to just stare at the wall for the next 10 hours, 3 days and whatever it is before Wednesday next week, that's fine. I'll leave the camera rolling. No, I won't. You'd think I would have slept better that night. Nope, was awake. Oh, I don't know how you do it, Kiki. I don't know how you do it. I really don't. But I am going to head off now, guys. Thank you very much for joining us today. Don't forget, if you haven't named our cardigan, you can do it in the comment section down below of this video, or you can name it on this Wednesday coming. I take it, yes. You can name it this Wednesday coming on this Wednesday's live. After Wednesday, no more names. I won't be taking any more names. Wednesday night, I'll be narrowing it down to a certain amount of names. And then Thursday, if I haven't found out a name by Thursday night, on Friday, I'll pop their names in a hat. So there you go. All right. Thank you very much for joining us. I will see everyone next week. My name is Mary. This is Crochet Designs. And try to be good. Ciao for now. Bye all.